Hello, friends. I feel like it's been forever. I'm going to go ahead and post my shopping link right here in the comments. This is where you can find everything I'm about to be sharing and showing and doing all the things. But we'll wait for everyone to get here and then we'll get started. I'm going to go ahead and put my hair up. Hello. I'm actually going to be going live on my Facebook right here after I do my makeup to do my hair. I think I'm going to do the waver, which is like a crimper kind of. It's like a crimper waver thing. But hello, let me know where you're watching from. Say hello. Say hello. Good afternoon. Hi guys. All right, so I just get my hair out of my face so I'm not fidgeting with it. But I'm going to be doing a full coverage. I feel like over the last week or so I've been doing a lot of kind of simple, fast, mom looks kind of. And I put a poll out not too long ago asking what you guys wanted to see, and a lot of people wanted to see like a very intricate eye full coverage, full glam. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm really excited. I have been actually wanting to do this eye look for a while, so I'm excited. So first things first, when you pop on, and if you are here, if you could click that share button in your bottom left hand corner, it's just this little button right there. You can click it and you can share this to your page. That way anyone that's scrolling through Facebook can see it and come join us, and I so appreciate it because this is my full-time job, so I thrive off of word of mouth. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then if you even want to invite your friends to watch, same button. You can invite them to watch here on Facebook with us. And then top right hand corner, these three little dots up here, you can turn on live notifications. That way you don't miss out on any future lives. So make sure to turn that bad boy on. And then if you need to be color matched, if you need me to reach out to you, if you need any help picking out product or anything under that realm, comment in the comments and say color match, and I will private message you here on Facebook. If you need a recommendation for skincare, if you're not sure where to even begin with your skincare, comment skincare in the comments, and I will private message you a amazing skincare regimen for your skin. So go ahead and drop those comments, and I will be going live. Yay, guys. Thanks so much. All right, so something else really exciting. If you are following me on Instagram, you already know. And if you're not following me on Instagram, how dare you? Just kidding. Make sure to go follow me over on Instagram. My name is Rhea Hope there. And then I'm super pumped because the lip butters are finally back. Hallelujah. I know you guys were dying for these, as was I. I can't wait to start being able to wear them again. I hate wearing things that you guys can't get. I don't feel like it's very fair. So I'm super pumped to have them as well. Hi guys, welcome. So all the lip butters are back. Casual Friday is out of stock already, you guys. It sold out so fast. So if you have your eye on one of them, I will be swatching them at the end so you guys can see what they look like, what the colors really are. So I will be swatching those at the end, but I'll be using one. I'm going to use the color Quick Getaway today. That's been my go-to as of lately. Oh, I'm so glad, Blanca. Okay, so now we're going to get started. So for foundation, I'm going to use the stick foundation in the shade Lace. This is, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know this is one of my favorite coverages because I reach for this the most because it's fast, it's easy, it's flawless, it's hydrating, it's creamy, it doesn't feel like you have anything on your skin. It literally feels amazing. It's one of my favorites. So I'm using it in the shade Lace. So if you're wanting that super smooth, flawless foundation look, the first thing that you are going to want to make sure you get is this foundation. Comment color match in the comments if you need to be private messaged. And then the other really important part to getting that makeup to look really soft, really smooth, really flawless, these guys. These are the Blending Buds by Unique. You get a large and a small when you buy them. No, my necklaces are not connected, but I'll link my full outfit, including my really cute little Henley top, over on my Instagram story, so make sure you're following me there, which again, my name there is Rhea Hope. Okay, so like I was saying about these blending buds are my absolute favorite because they really compress the makeup down into place versus just kind of smooshing it around on your skin. It makes your makeup look so incredibly smooth. Check out that difference, you guys. Is that not amazing coverage? That was one layer of this stick foundation in the shade Lace, which is available on my website, rheahopebeauty.com, for purchase. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to enter in all of you don't have to create an account. You can check it out as a guest. Like, literally easiest checkout process ever. Right here, rheahopebeauty.com. It's free shipping at $100. And this month, when you spend $75, you get my mascara for free. If you spend $125, you not only get free shipping, but you get my mascara plus my liquid eyeshadow for free. And if you spend $175, you get both of those plus a liquid lipstick for free. So tons of free stuff going on right now. And you get this amazing coverage. Check that out. If you guys like that coverage, if you're impressed by that, click that thumbs up or the heart little emoji thingy. So impressive. I always am blown away by the amount of coverage this provides. Every time. I've been using this product for almost 5 years now, and I'm still amazed. So now I'm going to take the blending bud, which is damp. So I wring this underneath the water. So I squeeze it underneath running water until no water falls from it. Then it's ready to use. But it is the best, especially if you have a lot of fine lines, wrinkles, large pores, because like I had mentioned, this is really going to compress the makeup down into place. So if you have more mature skin, this is a really, really good tool to be able to implement into your makeup routine. Now, if you are using a brush, you still can use a brush. So I don't want you to think, oh gosh, I'm going to have to do my whole face with that thing. That looks like so much work. It's not. But if you are feeling that way, you can use your brush or your kabuki brush or whatever to apply, and then go in with the blending bud afterwards and kind of like fine tune it is what I like to call it. So it's basically just like using the same using the other ways to apply and then kind of just enhancing it and making it look even smoother with the blending bud. So again, that was a stick foundation in the shade Lace and then the blending buds to apply. If you need to be color matched for this makeup, just comment color match in the comments and I'll private message you. If you've done so before and you didn't get a message back from me, make sure to check your requested and or your spam folder. Sometimes Facebook makes our messages go there because they're super fun and intuitive. They just know what's best, right? So I am gonna apply this all over. Always blend down the neck, even if it's ever so slightly. It's not gonna come off on your shirt. Don't worry about that because we're gonna set it everywhere. And this is going to be the best long-lasting coverage. Okay, so now that we have our foundation all on, now I'm gonna show you the concealer. So this is called the Skin Solution Concealer, and I'm going to use it in the shade Organza. I'm only going to do one eye so I can show you how amazing this concealer coverage is. So this concealer is so cool because it has caffeine infused in it, so it actually gives you like an instant eye lift. It also provides the best coverage for dark circles. Look at that difference, you guys. You can still see my redness. You can still see a little bit of darkness where my under eye sits versus this side that looks so much smoother, so much brighter, tighter, more youthful. You guys, this concealer, I always say, if you get one thing at all for makeup wise, this concealer has to be it. It is amazing. I have oily skin and it holds up incredibly well. I do set my makeup really well. So if you do have oily skin, make sure to keep watching because I'm going to walk you through how I set it. So with the concealer, the kind of trick, I guess, is use less because it is very good coverage. So you don't need a ton of product to get that amazing coverage. I also like to take mine like up and on top of my eye, up and over my nose to really blend all of that out. But you guys, flawless coverage. So again, that was just the stick foundation in Lace and the concealer in Organza. Teresa, I would try using just less of it, but it is a setting powder, so totally normal. So Jennifer, the whole, like everything I'm using is all going to be available right here on my website, rheahopebeauty.com. That's where you can find all of the makeup, the foundation, concealer, everything. So now for my, that's weird, malware. Try entering it into like your Safari. Okay, so now I'm going to take my setting spray and I'm going to mist it on top of this regular beauty blender. And I'm going to take the Touch Behold translucent setting powder, which is this guy. I love this product for setting our makeup. So I'm going to press it into that powder just to get it on there. And now I'm going to kind of tap this onto wherever I use my concealer or wherever I get really oily or shiny or greasy throughout the day. So this is amazing for setting that area. You can just use it in the areas that you do get kind of oily or shiny. You don't have to use it all over unless you get shiny all over. But this is another really great product if you are oily, going through menopause, living where it's really humid. It's going to absorb all of that instead of letting all of those elements kind of push against your makeup. All right, so I'm just going to sweep away any excess of that because we don't need a ton of it. You're just going to allow it to kind of absorb that oil and go away. So someone said it makes me look a little bit whiter. I would suggest using a fan brush and sweeping it away. So I don't really look pale in the areas. It looks a little lighter, but not in a bad way. So I would try to kind of sweep away most of that. All right, so now for the rest of our makeup, I am going to actually use a pressed powder on top of it because I love full coverage and I love the way that powders kind of like complete my makeup look. Yeah, so I always do this spray on top of my sponge, and that is because it's going to kind of allow the moisture to set into the setting powder so it doesn't feel dry on my skin. So if you're worried about too much powder making you feel dry, that's a really nice way to implement kind of moisture into that product. It also kind of helps to pick up the product a little bit, like it helps to like pick it up, you know what I mean? Like when you lick your finger and turn the page, it's kind of that idea. Yay! Thank you for being here. For this brush, just message me and I give you the link to it. But I just use my setting, or my pressed powder, I'm sorry. If you're a similar complexion than I am, you could use the shade Jacquard for all over. You also don't have to use it all over. You can use it in just like your T-zone area or the contoured area, I'm sorry, for setting that area. Do you have a link for your chandelier and your island? My island is actually 2 IKEA dressers just shoved up against each other, and then we got a piece of marble like countertop to sit on top of it. Really, really kind of cheat sheet way to be able to do that. But I do have the link to my chandelier. Yes, I'll put it in the comments. How do we have a new ear piercing? No, I don't. I've had this one forever, but I will give you guys the link to that too. Yes, you can use the concealer with BB cream. You can use it all by itself. There's no limit to that concealer. It's amazing. No, the lash serum will not turn your eyes any color. No, it's very sensitive. All right, so now for contouring. I'm going to use a pressed powder, and if you're a similar complexion than I am, you could use the shade Voile for contouring. I'm going to use it on the tapered blusher brush, and we're just going to pop this onto the hollow of our cheek and then around our jawline. You could take it down your neck. You could take it onto your chest to really like make sure everything looks really soft and melted. I'm only going to do one side because I want you guys to see how crazy of a difference you get from contouring. It really does make your makeup look and match so much better. Also, I love how easy it is to blend with a pressed powder, especially when you're using the tapered blusher brush. If you get one product for contouring, this brush, I'm telling you, does all the work for you. You can even contour around your lips to make them look even poutier. You can do so much with contouring, but it doesn't need to be like super hard and scary. So there I've done one side versus not at all over here. So you can really see that difference. This side of my face looks so much thinner. My under eye looks tighter, brighter, more youthful. It really does so much for your complexion, and it doesn't need to make you feel like super overdone. So if you've been feeling like you want to contour, but you're nervous of looking too overdone or just looking like you're trying too hard, this is a perfect product and tool to be able to get away with it without looking too overdone. So again, the pressed powder in the shade, there's a fuzz, in the shade Voile. And yes, pressed powder. And why I use a pressed powder versus a bronzer or a contour product is because it's matte and it's just so easy to blend out versus having to blend out like a whole contour. So cannot recommend doing it with a with pressed powder enough. All right. Do you need a specific brush for contouring? This one. Beth, this brush, that was a tongue twister. is the best for contouring. Tapered blusher brush. It's on my website right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and it's going to be under tools. All right, so now for my blush, I'm going to use the shade Sisterly, which is my hands down favorite blush ever because it gives you this gorgeous sheen to your skin tone. It almost acts as like a highlight, so it's so pretty on. It's also very soft, so if you're not like a huge blush fan, this is perfect because it gives you that really gorgeous luminized look to your skin without, again, having to wear both a highlight and a blush if you're not wanting to. So you're just going to dust that on to the apple of your cheek, working up to the hairline, and see how that really like gleams. So pretty. The new brush will hopefully launch either this month or next month, I believe. All right, so now if you do love a good highlight, because we're doing full glam, so we're going all out. We're going to do the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly. And I'm just going to pop this on the highest parts of my cheekbones, bridge and tip of the nose, and you could also do like your Cupid's bow. You could do your brow bone. You could really pop this anywhere. You could do like your collarbones. You could put this everywhere. So this is the shade Pearly and the Touch a la Mode Luminizer. It's just a fancy word for highlight. So again, it's going to give you that dewy, glowy look. So if you've ever been feeling like your makeup has been like feeling dull or just doesn't like spark, you know what I mean? You look at it and you're like, oh, I'm just kind of bored. Touch a la Mode Luminizer, really great product to start implementing into your makeup routine where it doesn't make you feel like your look overdone or, I don't know, just makes it like sparkle. That brush is by Sephora. It is a pro highlight brush, but any like little tapered brush will do for the highlight part. All right, so now for brows, I'm gonna do my brow pencil in the shade Medium. And I swear by this pencil, if you are learning at doing your eyebrows or you just have kind of a difficult time doing them, this is the product that you want. Again, it's the brow pencil in the shade Medium is what I'm using. And it is the easiest product for doing your eyebrows because it is so dainty. So you get these really perfect hair-like strokes. And then it has a retractable tip so you never have to worry about sharpening it. But honestly, it just makes it so easy because of how dainty it is. And it's water resistant, so you don't have your eyebrows running down your face, but it just glides on. I love how pigmented it is as well, so it's not like so dark or overly pigmented, so when you apply it, you're like, oh gosh, what have I done? But it's definitely dark enough so you don't have to sit here all day. But the size of it is what makes it really, really easy to use. So another tip for you guys at doing your eyebrows is light hands. If you are like pushing super hard on the product, one, your eyebrows are going to look really dark, and two, you're going to fly through the product. So I got my eyebrows waxed last night and she like took off way too much of my eyebrow. So we're just going to fake it. We're just going to draw that straight on. Okay, so now, then just color in. So I essentially just kind of outline and then fill in. Just like so. And then once you've done that, then you can kind of take the spoolie side and then comb through. This one definitely glides. So you might not just need to sharpen your other one. Oh, I'm so glad it helped. The brow pen has helped me learn to do them. That's awesome. Okay, so eyebrows are done. I might take this one out a little bit further so it matches. I always have like one Gucci eyebrow and one Walmart eyebrow. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The weather outside is frightful. It's good. It's like, I think it's supposed to be 75 today. Do you use concealer to clean up your eyebrows? You can. I don't. I'm just like, is what it is. But you totally can. It will just enhance them even more. I would go with whatever whatever hair color you naturally are. So like, obviously I have blonde hair. I'm not going to use a blonde eyebrow pencil because my natural hair color is this brown. Okay, so now for eyeliner. Ah, there we are. I don't know what happened. Okay, hopefully I'm back now, so let me know. And hopefully it didn't freeze me in a funny spot. But I'm doing my eyeliner. I'm sorry for the froze, but it should be better now. But I'm doing the eyeliner in the shade Perfect on my waterline, and we're just going to kind of massage this onto the waterline like so. And this is really an easy step to be able to kind of give you that smoky eye look without having to work super hard at it. But I love our eyeliners. Again, they glide on and they actually just stay put. They don't build up in your tear ducts. They're the best. And they're only 15 bucks too. All right, we'll wait for it to kind of catch up. Yes, they don't need to be, they just need to be distant cousins. Yay, I'm back. Okay, good. I was like waiting for you guys to, you had to leave and come back. Okay. All right, so now that our eyebrows are done, our eyeliner's done, now it's time for this smoky eye. So hopefully you guys all come on back for this because I am very, very excited. We're going to be doing the pressed powder, or pressed eyeshadows, sorry, for this eye look. So the colors are Optimistic, Legendary, Timid, and Laid Back is what, she said Walmart and Gucci froze. That's funny. Okay, so here we go. No, I didn't use a stencil. I just kind of follow the natural shape of them. Hence why they might not always match, but good enough. Okay, cool. So this is the palette we're going to be using. So we're going to do like a darker smoky eye. I'm going to show you how to use a black eyeshadow without having to be like intimidated or scared by it. So the first thing that you're going to want is this guy right here. This is the Fluffy Crease Brush. Cannot recommend this brush enough. It does all the blending for you. It's amazing. The eyeliner I used was the shade Perfect in the eyeliner. Just the regular pencil. All right, so I'm going to take the shade Legendary, which is just a straight matte black, and I'm going to grab it on top of my fluffy crease brush, just like this. I'm going to tap it on there, and I'm going to swirl on the tap and tap off, and that's going to lessen the amount of product that's on here. And now I'm going to go straight in with this right on the outside corner, and I'm going to begin to create kind of like a Pac-Man mouth. And I'm going to hold the brush towards the back so I have a really light hand of it. And I'm just going to begin to work this into the outer corner and the brow bone area. Again, thinking kind of like a triangle or Pac-Man mouth, whatever you want to think. And then we're going to slowly build up that darker color. Just like so. And if you guys had any questions, feel free to holler them out in the comments. I always look through the comments after I'm done. If I missed anyone's comment, I always either respond or I message you back. Now I'm going to take the liner side of that same color, Legendary, and I'm going to drag this underneath the lower lash line. We're just going to begin to kind of smoke this out all at once. Okay, and then same thing. All right, so now I kind of have like the gist of the darkness on the outside. So I'm going to switch up my fluffy crease brush to this one right here. And I'm going to begin to take these two colors, which are Laid Back, which is going to be kind of like it's like a true, like, what color is it? Like a peachy nude is the best way I can describe it. And I'm going to start to work this on the inner corner and on top of that black color. So we're gonna start to like really blend this all together, like all at once. So we're gonna kind of bounce between brushes as I go. Okay. Then grab Laid Back again. Now I'm going to grab the shade Timid. Because I want it to look really like soft and kind of melted back. All right, so now I'm going to switch up brushes again to this one, beige-ish. That's a great description. And I'm going to take the fluffy side. I'm going to grab the shade Optimistic, which is going to be kind of like your champagne. And I'm going to tap this on to my eyelid. And we're just going to work that color up. I'm going to take it all the way into my tear duct. And again, if you haven't grabbed these eyeshadow brushes, I'm telling you, they are amazing. They do all the work for you. They wash really well. They blend extremely well. It's amazing. Now, last part of this eye, I'm going to take the fluffy crease brush. I'm sorry, just the blending brush is what this one's called. And I'm just going to massage the outside of this eye, to get it to just be nice and blended. But I typically will use the same brush for like a whole eye look, except when I'm doing something like this, because I don't want it to kind of blend all together. I want to have most of that depth and darkness just on this outside. Honestly, these brushes make it easy. And then something too to keep in mind is, one, don't be afraid to blend further in. I feel like a lot of times people do get afraid to do that. And two, tap off a lot of that product. Start with a little bit, because it's so easy to be able to build it up versus having to go backwards and blend it all out. So tap off your brushes, swirl your brushes, do whatever you got to do to really start to blend that out. But we're pretty much done with that eye. Now we're going to do this one, and we'll just kind of come back and forth till it looks exactly what we want it to look like. The palette, you actually get to choose all of the colors. So again, I did Legendary, Optimistic, Laid Back, and Timid are the colors. And I have this all actually saved on the looks tab. If you go to my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and click on looks, you can either type in my name, Rhea Hope, all one word, and actually all of the looks that I've done are going to pop up, which is a really, really easy and cool feature to be able to shop my makeup looks without having to like really search. All you have to do is type in Rhea Hope. And I have this makeup look already loaded up there with my non-makeup face on there. And you can literally just add to cart. All right, so we're gonna do the same exact thing again. We're just building. I'm gonna take the shade Legendary again, which is just a simple matte black. Drag this underneath the lower lash line. And then blend, 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 blend. I love this color, Timid. It's like one of the best colors for like cleaning up. If you have anything you want to like hide or kind of tone down, the pressed eyeshadow in the shade Timid is the way to go. Now you can buy these eyeshadow colors by themselves. They're like $14, or you can buy them and build a palette like I have. I think this whole palette is $99 if I'm remembering correctly, or $79. I don't know. You can look right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, which I accidentally unpinned my website. But super easy to remember, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Pin it. There we go. Pin it to win it. But see how it like totally toned down all of that like smokiness on the inside? And then again, grab the shade Optimistic and tap this on to the eyelid. And like I said, it takes kind of bouncing back and forth between the colors till it gets to be exactly what you have in mind. And honestly, sometimes even adding mascara really does make a big difference too. Sometimes I'll be like, gosh, it does not look like how I wanted it to look. And then I add mascara and I'm like, oh, there she is. But the more you blend, the better it looks. So just keep that in mind. But if you need any recommendations on what colors to use, what colors to grab, just comment color match in the comments and I will message you. I used to be so scared of using dark colors too, but honestly, the brushes really do matter. There were so many times that I used to do different eye looks and I'm like, gosh, it does not look the same as I saw in so-and-so. And I was just using the wrong brushes for my like eye shape, my face shape. These brushes, I'm telling you, are the best. I still want to be able to see like what's going on when I have my eyes open. So I always just kind of open my eyes and then kind of dust that onto the brow bone area. And there's nothing on this brush. So again, this is the blending brush. But the brushes, you guys, I'm telling you, best investment ever. I've actually had this blending brush, this one, for like 4 years. And it still is as amazing as the day I got it. All right, so I feel pretty good about this. Taking that shade Laid Back again and just kind of dusting this on very light-handedly, like over this area, just so it looks really soft and blended out. Okay, I think we're done, guys. And then I'm gonna swatch all of the lip butters for you guys in 1 second. Okay. All right, let's add some mascara and make it look better. All right, so one thing I will do before I finish any of my eyeshadow, I'll always sweep anything away, and then I'll take my blending bud and I'll just very briskly bounce this off underneath my under eye. This will kind of clean up any eyeshadow that may have like fallen or gotten a little cray-cray. So it's a really easy way to like clean it all up and kind of tighten it up. All right, so I'm gonna use my setting spray first. And why I do the setting spray before I do my mascara is I don't like when my mascara feels more wet. So this is an easy way to prevent my mascara from smudging and things like that. This is also a really important step because it's going to keep your makeup in place all day long. It's going to add moisture into your foundations, which helps them to look more natural and softer on your skin, but really, really important to do. All right, so once we have that mostly dried, now we're going to go in with our lash primer. And this is one of the best products for getting your lashes to not only curl, but also just give it amazing length. So we're going to use the lash primer first, and this can be used under any mascara. Just like so. So one nice little coat of that. And then we're going to go in with the Twisted mascara. Now this is the mascara that you get for free when you spend $75 on my website, which is rheahopebeauty.com. All right, so we're going to do one coat from the base of the lash all the way up. And I love, 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 love how intentional these bristles are. So it gives you the best separation when you're applying this, you guys. It's so good. All right, and then back side. And it's totally buildable, so you can actually add as much as you want without it looking like clumpy or anything like that. Okay, and then the other best part is this guy right here. This is the tiny itty bitty wand that comes with it, and this is even better for reaching those hard to reach lashes and just kind of fine tuning that. Also is perfect for the bottom lash line. You guys, this mascara is the only mascara I've ever been able to use on the bottom lash line that doesn't smudge or smear or flake or anything. So if you have really like difficult eyes, like you feel like every mascara you uses flakes or smudges, you have to try the Twisted mascara, which is this guy right here. Actually just won a bunch of awards. And if you watch Big Bang Theory, the actress who plays the girl, I forget what her name is, Kaylee something or other, she actually just went on some magazine talking about this mascara. So if it's good enough for the Big Bang Theory, it's good enough for me. All right. So now I have like a little piece of fuzz or something there. Okay, so now I'm going to use my 4D mascara to really kind of make these lashes pop. I love topping my lashes with the 4D mascara because it has fibers infused in it. So it gives you like that really like over the top eye look. So if you love really dramatic eyes as well, this mascara is so much fun. Again, it has the fibers infused in it. This is like what got unique famous, was the 4D mascara. All right, so our eyes are completely done. See how it really just ties everything together? And you can always go back in with your fluffy crease brush and really just kind of soften that up and blend it out a little bit too if you need to. Kaylee, yes, aka Penny. Yes, exactly. She went live, not live. She was on a magazine talking about it. The 4D mascara is nothing like the 3D mascara. The 3D mascara was completely separate. We have nothing that's like that anymore. Okay, so now for lips, we're going to do the lip liner in Punchy. And I'm going to line my lips with this. Okay. And the reason we always line our lips before we apply any lipstick is it's going to keep your lipstick in place. It's also going to prevent your lipstick from like fading or bleeding or anything like that. So now I'm going to go in with the lipstick in the shade Easy Street, which is this really gorgeous nude. And I'm going to use my finger to blend that all together. If I had to choose, I would definitely say the Twisted Mascara was my favorite. Also has biotin, argan oil, and keratin infused in it, so it makes your lashes grow while you're wearing it. So yes, please. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the lip butter in the shade Quick Getaway. Now, the lip butters are really, really cool because they're packed with shea butter, vitamin E, jojoba, and they're very hydrating. So if you have dry lips, you have really peely lips, but they also have color into them. So they're really cool because they're kind of like a mix between a lipstick, a lip gloss, and a chapstick. So all together, all in one equals the lip butters. So I'm going to top my lip flick with this. Not only is it going to change the color up ever so slightly, but it's going to give this really gorgeous sheen. So it takes that matte lipstick and makes it like almost like a satin. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, so now I wanted to swatch them all for you because like I said, today they launched. So all of the lip butters are available besides this one, which I'll swatch first. This one's already out of stock, but make sure to sign up for my text subscribe, which is Rhea Hope to 25456. Right here, you'll text Rhea Hope to 25456 to be alerted when this restocks. So this one is Casual Friday. It's going to be kind of like a brown nude. The one that I just used is the shade Quick Getaway. And this one's one of my favorite because it's a very light kind of nude pink. And it goes with everything. The next kind of nudish one is called Spa Day. And this one's going to be a little more sheer. Also has a little bit more pink undertones in it, so more of your baby pink, but very similar. And then the next one, which is really gorgeous, this one is called Beach Bonfire. This one is going to be more of your peachy color, which is really, really pretty. And then getting darker, we're going to do Sunday Brunch, which is going to be a little bit more similar to Casual Friday. So if you wanted Casual Friday, but it's out of stock, the color Sunday Brunch would be your next best bet. This one actually looks really, really similar to the liquid lipstick in the shade Stellar, if you remember that. So this one would be a really pretty topper for like the shade Moneyed. So gorgeous. Okay, so then this one is called Scenic Drive, and this one's going to be the darkest. And this one's going to be more like your red. So that's Scenic Drive. So there they all are for the lip butters. So again, we have Casual Friday, Getaway Car, Spa Day, Beach Bonfire. I'm like still learning these names. Sunday Brunch, and then Scenic Drive is at the end. But if you guys need to be color matched, or if you're not sure what colors would look good on your complexion, you can always message me a selfie facing window or comment color match. Yes, these are the lip butters. They are all available for purchase right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. If you want to see the price or anything, Getaway Car, is that what it's called? Oh, quick getaway. Same. You're getting away. How are you going to get there in a car? Getaway is the color I'm wearing. Yes, that's going to be the new name. Watch. Unique's going to rename it because I called it Getaway Car. Never a dull moment here. So that's all of them. So you can shop right here, rayahopebeauty.com. Everything has a love it guarantee. So if you need to return anything for any reason, you can, no problem. I can even help you. But if you guys need any help or recommendations, comment color match in the comments and I can private message you. Make sure to turn on those notifications up here in your right-hand corner to catch any future lives. How many mascaras am I wearing? 2. I'm wearing 2. And it's worth it. If I'm eyelet in the spray, what would I be in the stick eyelet as well? You'll be the same color. So if you need any makeup, skincare, or tools, make sure to shop right here, rayahopebeauty.com. I love you all. I'll see you guys in a minute for a quickie little hair tutorial. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.